Oh, right. Is it working? Yes, it's working. Okay, let me remove this real quick. Stop. Stop that as well, and stop that as well. Think everything is off now. All right. Good morning, guys, and welcome to a new pre-market analysis. Today it's Thursday the 25th, and we're here. We're back. We're ready for it. And what we immediately can see is that these Asia highs become previous daily highs that are still intact. Asia lows were taken with the previous weekly lows. We've got daily lows still there. This is starting to annoy me a little bit, so I'm gonna make it look nice. So, all right, so what can we see and what's going on? Because we have quite a lot of drawings going on there. So we might be able to clean it up a little bit. That is already taken. I still want to keep that. Sorry. And yeah, so yesterday's candle, quite indecisive candle, slowdown doji candle. As we tapped into that first supply zone that set above liquidity, and as I said, like from here we could have got a minor move or maybe a trade to the downside. Now, unlucky, there was no entry for us. If you look here, there wasn't even a proper return. London session just pushed down, then New York just ranged a bit. Well, not really ranged. It came up, but came back down. It was not in an area for me to look for long. Sorry, to look for longs either. So there was nothing there yesterday for me personally. There might have been people that caught this move. Liquidity taken here to the left. Not much liquidity left to be taken. Reacting from this kind of support and resistance area there, which works perfectly. Pull this across. Call this a where's order flow? There it is. See kind of a support and resistance uh, zone going on there. So reacted from that, tapped into this exact point, this candle there, 780, and then it moved away. Now there is an entry drill that presented itself probably. High, low, lower high, lower low. No, lower high. Oh yeah, bullish break, bearish break. So return inducing buyers here. They're being taken out with a nice wick, push to the upside, and then your entry loan comes from there. But it's not a complete trade that fits my plan, so no case study on that. There aren't any high time frame conferences that I can use. Damn, lately my English is lagging. I'm stuttering a lot with my stories. But hey, who cares? So structure wise, we know that we are above all highs. We took previous weekly highs. So ideally, we want to see price come lower into these areas from where we can look for a long continuation of the overall correctional retracement move to the upside. We're looking for this retracement move because we want to short from here as soon as we reach those premium areas. Liquidity wise, got to be a little bit careful building up some nice lows here. So if, let me check, except tree. Yeah, so we got some news today. What's tomorrow? Hmm. Got unemployment claims, job claims today, and home sales that are of interest because they're red folders. So maybe they might even cause price to drop down. Jeez, drop down already. Um, if that doesn't happen, then we just might get a move into here and then correct our way up. And then from here we can look to short. If that move to the downside happens, we won't get the trade here because it's off the news. And that's outside of my trading session. So pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Any fake ranges? Um, are there any fake ranges? I have my paper thingy in front of me again. This thing is holding on since I started this channel. It's insane. Uh, I actually, the paper I have in front of me, it's like a sticky note with like 8 points on it. And it's actually meant for the daily recap. But since I don't do daily recaps anymore, um, I'm using it for this because it's quite helpful sometimes. Um, based on structure. Sorry. Any fake ranges on you? Not really. It's not like with fake ranges, I mean a bullish break that potentially is just a bearish break. So you know when you have those wick candles that just wick above, cause a break, and then return, that's like a fake range. So for instance, this break to the downside, and then with this wick, I was like, okay, that will probably turn around. And it did. So yeah. But no fake ranges. So for today, what I'm looking at, quite straightforward. We already took Asia highs as we can see. We've got some liquidity here, but we also have this daily highs above. So we could look for a potential entry drill over here. And other than that, I'm looking for longs from this area. And that's really it for EU. If we don't get the move from here, ideally I would wait for maybe either take these highs, this high, or take both and see what happens up there. Sorry, see what happens up there. But yeah, those are the two areas. GU doing its thing that I anticipated on, or that I expected to happen. And again, actually it's this one. Will be taken out any second, or it's ready to, it's already taken out. That range, we turned bullish. Not a fake range. This could be a fake range. It's just, you know that this was a move that came off the back of news. We took the previous weekly lows, we took liquidity. So there was a higher probability for price to now turn bullish, including this liquidity that's set to the upside and still is there to the upside. Gave more than enough reason to take those highs. So yeah, now we have a nice range we can work with. Let me remove the arrow there. And for GU, we can, thing is with GU, can cover it all the way from top down again, but look at that candle, slow candle yesterday as well. We know that what EU looks like. We know that EU has potential to the upside. We know that DXY has potential to the downside. We'll show you in a second, but we, more importantly, we know that EU or GU has this liquidity here. So I wouldn't be looking too long or too short before that liquidity is taken. And of course, we've got discounted areas here from where we can look to long. Now, if we go to the 15, we've got this sell move that led to this buy move. Then we've got this sell move that led to that buy move. But this seems to be liquidity, and therefore I would take maybe that one. So this is gonna look a little bit messy, maybe. Okay, so now we have this one. Where is it? Got that POI. Um, and we also have this one. So we've got two demand zones from where we can get a potential long. And the reason I take that second one is because this is the one before the impulsive move, and this is the one that has liquidity to it. Or yeah, I find this a nice liquidity point. So it looks a bit messy, but we know what's going on there, and that's important. We can make it look a little bit better by calling this a 50-minute month, and this one as well. Actually, this is more of a 1 hour-ish demand. And now it doesn't look that messy. So GU, straightforward, sells from here and buys from here. Can see down at slowdown. Maybe we'll get some seller inducements here. We've got one over here, by the way. Take them out. Just about though, but loaded it to a high, bearish break. People try to sell here, which you can see New York sold off. Was there an entry drill? Just quickly checking if there was. Otherwise, we'll make a case study for New York traders. Not really anything clean. And I should stick with my London session anyway. So no. So yeah, inducement little there, and then we've got up here, took out those highs, and now we took out these highs, which essentially formed previous daily highs. And we've got this entire pool of liquidity to be taken before we can look for sales. So that's it for GU, and then DXY. Still following that structure and also looking for sales. It's looking for sales. Therefore, it first needs to get up lower before we can look for buys on this. And correct. I said the XY was pointing at lower pricing, but I don't feel it yet. What I do feel is this little thing going on there. But at the same time, took those. Then we got that one. Hmm. Essentially, this is the leg we're working with, right? So we want to see a little bit more higher pricing before we move lower. And that means a little bit more lower pricing before we move higher. But it's quite a move. There's quite some price to be taken out first in order to get that move. So let's see. I will just stick with these areas, and DXY hopefully tags along. If not, then we miss a confluence. It's not a major one. It's just an extra one. DXY can be a very nice extra strong confluence. But I don't feel. Hold up. This can go. This can go. And what we can do is use some structures to make it a little bit look a little bit more clean. Then remove that. Then you fit that on to T instead of loosely. You extend this one, you pull this across. This one gets a different styling. And it's a 1 hour demand, so no, it's a 15. And now it looks a bit cleaner. It's also because of those lines up here. But yeah, then I would say I'll wait for a little bit higher pricing before we move lower, which is a little bit lower pricing on EU and GU before we move higher. But I feel like the rest of the rate of the week will be ranging. And I can be completely wrong, but look at this move on from Monday to Tuesday. We had that push already. So to get another push, that's a bit heavy though, but it can be. It can be. And then we get up here. And then we get short. Or if we push, we get up to these areas. There's a nice supplies on there. But yeah, let's see. Let's wait. This price action overall will take some time to play out this range. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what today has to bring us to offer. Sorry. We have our areas, so we know what to do and where to trade from. And if that doesn't happen, we do not bother about being in a trade. I wish you guys good luck in the market. Catch you guys later. If you need anything, shoot me DM, shoot me a message, and good luck. Peace out.